Okay, hi everybody, Melissa here again and welcome to my channel. I seem to be doing a whole lot of haul videos lately. I don't usually shop this much, but if I find a great deal, I have a hard time letting it go, so here we go! Yeah, so today is another haul video. I think after this I'm probably going to go on a quick pause for a little while with my thrift store visits because they were a little bit low on the things I liked this time around, unless they have another patio sale, in which case, you know, no promises. So rather than babble about all the stuff I got, this is going to be kind of like a collective haul, a mix between thrift store finds and fabric finds that I got. So I'm going to start with fabric first because I'm excited about what I got. So yeah, here we are. So Home Fabrics on Carmichael was having a tent sale, and I think the one out in Palmdale had one too. I hardly know anymore. I subscribe to their Facebook page where they have all the notices for all that stuff going on, and I totally haven't been on Facebook lately, so I don't know. They usually have them all at the same time. So first thing I got was this really pretty periwinkle blue with flowers print. It's really light, kind of see-through. It's like a burnout kind of pattern almost. I really like this. The last two times they had a tent sale, they had this in blue, they had it in purple, and I think they had it in white as well as pink. I was only able to find the blue this time, which made me really sad. And this was, I think, $3 a yard, and I got 2 yards of that because I tend to like my skirts really long and really full. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a dress or a skirt out of it. We're going to see, so I'm going to do a couple of blog posts about that, and then probably shoot a video of me wearing it later on so you can kind of see how everything flows. We'll see how it goes. The next one was something I didn't even realize that they even had in the store because I've never seen it before in all of my visits to Home Fabrics, and I've been there a lot. I also found this really nice white fabric with this kind of, I'm not sure what the color is on this, but it looks like a kind of muted brown kind of print. I like the fact that it's a floral. It's really soft. It's also cotton. I like the fact that the pattern looks like it's almost drawn in a way, and they probably had done it before they rendered it into a print to print onto the fabric, which I thought was really pretty. This is probably going to be another dress or skirt. I'm looking forward to using that. And then I love this one. This is something I wouldn't normally buy. This definitely feels like a poly fabric. It's really soft, but I really love the colors and the fact that it was on a dark background. I think I might turn this into a dress that I can even wear to work because it's just too pretty just to wear on regular occasions, you know? Okay, so that's all my fabric done. I'm really glad I went down there, and thanks to all the ladies at Home Fabrics who make me feel at home whenever I go down there. They know me by name, and that probably means that I shop there a little bit too often. I don't know. You could let me know in the comments below if that means I've been there too often. But now we're moving on to my thrift store find, and I didn't get a whole ton of stuff this time because I was on a budget and I was a good girl and I stuck with it. And I think everything that I got from the thrift store came to a total of $20. So here we go. I'm going to start with shirts because I got 2 of those. One is kind of a basic button-down white shirt, except that it has like this really nice kind of ruffle detailing down the front and pin tucks. And I have a thing for pin tucks and ruffles since, you know, I kind of am still into Lolita. I don't wear it as often, but whenever I do wear stuff, I tend to have like this kind of feel to it. It's a really soft, almost linen type of material, and I really like this a lot. Absolutely nothing was wrong with it, except maybe tiniest bit of a black mark on it, which you can barely see, and you know what? That's fine with me. Next up, I'm not sure if you would count this as like a really long shirt or a really short dress. I'm not entirely certain, but you know, I'm liking the way that this shirt flows. It's like this really deep red, and I'm normally not a person who wears a whole lot of red, but you know, deep and dark reds like deep red, blood red, burgundy seem to work really well with my skin tone rather than like the bright cherry reds and fire engine reds and stuff like that. So this is this. It's a really simple, kind of flowy top. I like the fact that it kind of widens down at the bottom of the shirt, so it kind of fits the bodice real nice and then kind of flares out around the hip. So it's kind of like it almost feels like it could be a dress if it were longer. So I'm thinking maybe I'll use one of the fabrics I got to make a longer version of this and make a dress. That sounds like a good plan. Stay tuned for that. There may be a blog post kind of going through the process of what I end up doing with these fabrics. No, there will be a blog post. Look out for that. Okay, next up is this skirt. It isn't really that fancy, but I really like the fact that it was this really deep green, because green is one of my favorite colors. If you don't remember, blue, green, and yellow are my 3 favorite colors in the whole world. And I like the fact that it has this really nice pleating and this pretty, almost, what's it called, gauze grain ribbon detailing at the bottom. It's kind of like one of those basic classic skirts where, you know, you want to be girly, but you still want to look kind of structured in a way. So I thought that this would be a really good addition to my wardrobe, because you can never have enough green, in my opinion. And speaking of green, I also got this jacket. I kept it on the hanger because it kind of shows it off a little bit better. Now this jacket I found by accident. It was jam-packed in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff, and I was right there going to pass it by because it was like the bomber style jacket, but they normally don't look really good on me. And then I tried it on and I'm like, this material just feels so nice, and I love the green color. It goes really well with my skin tone, and I was so excited to find this. So I snapped it up and I put 1 or 2 things back just so I can have this jacket. That's how deep it is. I love this jacket. It has these little pockets on the side which don't really hold a whole bunch, but I'm guessing if you wanted to like put a couple of bills in there when you're going to the movies or something like that, something like this would be perfect. Or if you just needed it to hold your car keys or something like that, this can work. It's really warm. It's not a winter jacket. This is definitely more like a early spring, early summer kind of jacket. I wouldn't advise it for deep in the winter unless you're wearing something heavy underneath it. But this is really cute, and I'm really glad I got it. I haven't had an opportunity to wear all of these things yet, but I am looking forward to it. Last but not least is this really, really pretty dress. It had a kind of white mesh at the hem, kind of peeking out at the bottom, which is a cute idea, but I don't like mesh on a lot of my dresses. It also has these really, really nice waist ties. They're kind of small, but they match the overall look. Now, this dress, I almost passed this dress up because it was on the rack with the children's clothing, and it had these really ridiculous hot pink bows and kind of oddly colored pink buttons along the front. But then, you know, I pulled it out of the rack and I'm like, oh, let me just put this in the proper section because this isn't in the right section of the children's clothing. And then I really looked at it and I held it up to my chest and I was like, wait, hold on, this can fit me, it looks like. And then when I really examined where the bows were, whoever had purchased the dress previously had folded over the straps so that it can fit someone with a smaller frame at the top. And then they had the buttons kind of to match the bows that they had put on, which is why the bows and the buttons look really disconnected from the rest of the dress. So yeah, I tried this on and it fit really, really well. I love this dress. This reminds me of a black dress I had with some orange embroidery on it that I had a really long time ago, and I'm really sad that I outgrew that dress, but you know, it was time. So I'm really glad I got this, and I can't wait to see what kind of things I can do with this, and I'm looking forward to that in the future. So yeah, that concludes this haul. I know it wasn't a whole lot of stuff this time like last time. And you know, if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. I hope to do more of them in the future, Lord willing. And yeah, if you like what you've seen so far, subscribe to my channel. If you think someone else will like these videos, you could share them with a friend or something like that. I don't mind you sharing the videos and stuff. If you have any ideas or suggestions for the fabric, you can always leave a comment below. Or if you have a suggestion for future videos, you can leave a comment as well. So, you know, that'd be fun. Oh yeah, and if you didn't realize, this shirt that I am wearing is actually one of the shirts that I got in my last thrift haul, and I outlined in my last video how I had to alter this one. It's still a tad big in the back, so I'm still going to have to do some finagling to the back elastic so that it'll fit more snug like how I want it to. But it's really, really comfortable, it's really cool, and I'm really glad that I got it because the embroidery and the embellishment is just so pretty. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, that is my fabric / thrift store haul video for today. I try to upload every week or 2 weeks, so if you're interested in seeing anything new, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!